Galloway's support through sight loss. Galloway's Get Active. Burscough, Farmland and Canal. The shot shows the side.
James and Jane here again with another of the Galloway's Get Active audio described walks. And today we're in sunny Burscough.
Yeah, first time.
It's been so
It's been
hot.
sunny and no coats.
So yeah, you can see, you might see we've got shorts and t-shirts on. Beautiful blue sky, no clouds, very little wind, and it's a really warm day. So today we're starting from Burscough Bridge Train Station, and we're going to head out towards Martin Mere along some of the fields, and it's just a nice loop walk, probably around about 4 miles or so, but I'll let you know that at the end of the video. I'll tell you exactly how far we did. So come on, let's enjoy the sunshine and let's go see what we can find. Come on, let's go.
So leaving the train station, we take a path at the side of the building and follow it round to the back of the train station. We then head out and pass some metal grey railings on your left hand side as a path. We take this path and follow it all the way to the end. Just showing the flower of a Scots pine tree, and also the pine cone of a Scots pine tree. This pine tree was on the path that we've just taken. So we keep following that path and it eventually comes out. So it comes out to a field on your right hand side, and the train line is on our left. Now some flowers of the cow parsley on our left hand side, which are growing alongside the railway line. Trains going past, heading in the direction of Southport. And some more flowers of the cow parsley blowing in the wind. And now the bright yellow flowers of some buttercups in the hedgerow. And some bluey purple flowers of the meadow crane's bill. So at the end of the path it joins onto a little lane where there's a bungalow in front of us, and we want to turn right along this lane and follow it for about a quarter of a mile or so. So heading up the lane, there's a house on our left hand side, with which outside on the small piece of grass at the front there is an old plough that is just there for display. It was an old horse-drawn plough. So back along the lane it opens up and there's fields on both sides. It's a very quiet lane, there's hardly any traffic comes down. And now there's some tall trees which are poplar trees. They're sort of tall and quite thin in shape, and can't be mistaken for anything else. The lane then bends round to the left, and a short distance later it turns to the right, and there's a path that leads out across the farmers' fields down the farm track, which is the track that we take. So when it starts to bend round to the right again, we take the path straight across through the fields, which is signposted Brandreth Bank Tea Rooms. Going across the fields, and there's some blue farm machinery on the right hand side, which looks like it would have been putting the rows in to plant the crops. And there's a lone tree which is standing out against the clear blue sky. So it's got newly ploughed fields on both sides, the path running straight down the middle, and crystal clear blue sky. So once you get through the farm, you go through the farmyard, which brings us out onto a road, which can be quite busy at times, and there's no footpath, so we follow that. And then at the tea rooms, it's just showing some shot of a donkey in the field, and there's a small horse walking up as well. So back along the path, we come to a footpath on the left-hand side, which we take. It's a tree-lined path, and it runs alongside the edge of Martin Mere Wildlife and Wetlands Trust Reserve. You've got the sun flashing and streaming in through the canopy of the trees. This path eventually opens out. We've still got Martin Mere Reserve on our right, and we've got some farmers' fields, farmland on our left, which had some Canada geese just walking around in the field. There's a sign which reads Burscough Bridge Interchange. So at the end of this path we follow it to the left, we don't go through the gate in front of us. Follow it round, which eventually takes us through some woodland. If we went through the gate, we'd have ended up on the reed bed walk at Martin Mere, which we have done before. So through the woodland, following the path, and this eventually comes through a kissing gate, which leads onto another quiet country road. We cross over the road and follow the path back along farmland. So you may be able to hear the skylarks singing away in the distance. They sing very high up and they're very hard to spot. They're only a small bird, and they fly really high up. So at the end of this path we turn right and follow another farm track which leads us to the railway. Just passing a couple of trees along which are just standing out on this farm track. Like I say, the farm track eventually comes out to the train line, which we want to go over a stile which leads us to a level crossing, pedestrian level crossing. You might hear the sound of a lapwing as well. So once we've checked there's nothing coming, we walk across the railway line, go over another stile and follow the path which leads straight across the field to another farm. So once we get to the farm at the other side of the field, we take the path which leads between the farm buildings. And the video has just taken us through the farm buildings now, where there's an oldish red tractor just parked up next to a brick built barn, an old barn with a big wooden doors. So further down this lane it leads to the canal and the towpath which is on our left hand side. So we turn left and we follow the canal back towards Burscough. So the canal is on our right hand side. There's quite a few canal boats. We're just showing a pale brown, almost white duck with it's got 4 ducklings with it. just going past some of the narrow boats that are moored up alongside the canal. Brightly painted boats with the reds, whites, blues, greens. You know, there's just a canal boat going past down the canal, just chugging its way down the canal. This is the Leeds-Liverpool Canal. A bit further down the canal towards Burscough, we come across a quiet section where there's no boats moored up. We've got some trees on the far bank and open farmland on our left hand side. Coming to Burscough, we've got another big boat. It's a red and dark green boat with round porthole windows on it, and there's a bridge over the canal.
Okay everybody, so that's been a nice walk in the sunshine around the Burscough area. We've taken in farmland around the outskirts of Martin Mere, bit of the canal, beautiful blue skies, nice greens of the new growth on the trees, and the walk is about 4.5 miles in total. So if you'd like to come along and give it a go, or you want to know more about it, just give me a call. The number is 01772 744 148, and we'll look forward to seeing you on some other walks. So for now, it's from me and Jane, it's goodbye, and we shall see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.